Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. It is 7:07, Thursday, April 21st, 43 degrees, getting up to 70 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com, 732-505-1160. If you want to join the conversation, we are on the line now with Sherry Schnepp from Our Gang Players. She is the artistic director. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning, Jeremy. My goodness, I can hardly keep up with you.
Well, listen, I'm halfway through my day already, Sherry.
Well, listen, I've been up, I have to tell you, since 4, so I'm kind of almost there.
Sherry, why do you get up at 4?
I'm an old girl, and that's what happens to you when you get old. You tend to go to bed early, and then you get up very early in the morning. So it's part of life, but it's okay. I get a lot of work done. I've been doing tickets all morning for the show that's coming up, which is Beauty and the Beast, and it's done by our kids division, and there are 85 of them, Jeremy, on the stage at the Brackman School, and their ages are from 5 years of age up to 13.
Well, all of a sudden, you've just completely taken the lead on me. I didn't even get to tell my joke, which is, I'm hoping that I don't ever become an older woman because I don't want to wake up at 4 o'clock. But But my timing was all off there because then you launched right into Beauty and the Beast, and it was over already.
Oh no, I'm so.
I lost it. Hold on. Let me recalibrate here. Okay, Beauty and the Beast, junior division. So how old are the kids doing this?
Oh, they're 5 to 13 years old. 5 years old, and there's 85 children altogether.
85 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're wonderful. And it's we need people to come out and see how really talented these little folks are. I have always believed in the 39 years that I have been doing Our Gang Players that children can do anything that you allow them to do. So we put them up, and we have people in the group who are directors and choreographers, and they help them, and they learn, and these kids are really good for their age, and I don't think people believe it. They say, well, it's like a little school thing, but it really isn't. It's quite professional, and they're very, very good. So we hope everybody would come out.
So is there an audition process for these kids?
Actually, we kind of call it a registration for us because with our gang, everyone is welcome. So that's why we have so many people. If we have 85 people show up and want to do the show, we find parts and roles for 85 people, whether they're little people or whether they're adults when we do adult shows. So everyone is welcome in our gang. We don't say, well, you're not good enough, because we believe that everybody is good enough. They just need a helping hand and some experience to get them to the point where they're very comfortable on the stage and they're good.
So how do you pick who gets to be Belle?
Well, okay, so what we do with that is the girls who want to be Belle, we listen to each of them sing. This case, we had them listen to the song Home. This is Home, she sings. It's beautiful. Most people recognize that. And the little girl who really just immediately gave us all the chills when she sang it, 10-year-old Zinnia Moon from Little Egg Harbor, she became Belle, and she's quite adorable.
I'm sure she is. That's very cool. So wow, that is that. So now, how much work goes into a production like this? So
Mackerel. We've been working since January, and they have had 2 weeknight rehearsals and 2 weekend rehearsals all that time.
Wow. That's
lots of hours, man hours. And my staff is huge. I have a huge staff, and they're great, and they're all volunteer. It's really wonderful. It's just I can't say how wonderful it is, and I think that if I can proudly say that Ocean County is lucky to have our gang players in it.
Well, there's no doubt about that. But Sherry, now did I hear you right? Did you say 38 years?
We started, my girlfriend and I, Nancy Gallimore from Barnegat Light, in 1977.
Wow. So 38. So you started this, and so what led you to form this group back in 1977? Where were you at in your life that you were like, you know what, I'm going to go and start a whole theater company?
Mm-hmm. Well, in Barnegat Light in 1977, there wasn't much to do. And a lot of the stuff that we have now, even in the Manahawkin area, you didn't have stores or anything. You had to go to Tom's River to get anything. And the kids had to do something. And there was really nothing to do. There was like tile fishing to do. But kids can't do that. So my girlfriend and I decided that she had a drama class when she was teaching junior high. And so she said, well, why don't we do a play? So she and I wrote a play, a musical. And we had it one night at the Ethel Jacobson School in Surf City. And before the curtain even came down, the kids were all backstage going, well, what's the next show? What's the next show? We had no intention of doing, it just, our gang took itself.
Wait, so hold on a second. You're telling me you wrote a show?
Yeah, we did. It's called Christmas Under the Sea, and it's our own property, and we have it a lot of times at Christmas time, and it's all how the people that live under the sea in Barnacle Light live, and their worries are, and the villain is Mighty Mouse Mako, the meanest shark in these waters, and it's just very, very, very cute. It's really cute.
So did you have kids did you have your own kids that you were looking to find activities for?
I have a child that is now 46 years old, and she started, I guess, in 1977. I forget how old she was, probably 7 or 8 years old. And Nancy at that time did not, but now has 2, and all her children have been through the process too.
So Sherry, I listen to me. I know a lot of parents, a lot of moms, a lot of dads, and they do a really good job of creating an arts and craft activity. Maybe they form a new game to play with their kids. Maybe they have a secret language or something that engages their children in a different way. You are the first person that I've ever spoken to who went ahead and said, you know what, that's not enough. I'm going to go write a musical play or a play for my 8-year-old because we need to find something to do down here. That's crazy.
Well, there wasn't much to do in Barnegat.
Yeah, but who then says I'm going to go write a play?
Well, people like myself and my girlfriend Nancy who really want to give the opportunity, Jeremy. That's what our gang really is all about. It's giving, originally, of course, we started with children, and it was giving them the opportunity to be able to come and be in a play and not be told you're too short, you're too tall, you're too fat, you're too skinny, your hair's not the right color. No, don't call us, we'll call you. We don't do that to children. And now, because we have children and teens and adults and seniors, we don't do it to anybody. I say to people if they never heard of us, I say, if you really want to come and have fun, just come. If you have 2 left feet, okay, that's fine. We'll figure out where you're going to be in the show and what you can do and be part of this magic that happens when these people get a chance to get up on the stage. It is, I can't even tell you how thrilled I am to be able to be the age I am and keep doing this and watch these people, whether they're the little kids or the in-between kids or the teenagers or whoever they are fantastic, and they belong to Ocean County.
Right. Okay. All right. So listen, we're up against the break. So when we come back, Sherry,
yes.
I'm pretty sure that you didn't write The Music Man or Anything Goes.
No.
Okay. So, but we're going to talk about those shows, and we're going to talk about, some of the adult actors and performers that you have, and what's upcoming for Our Gang players. Is that okay?
Okie doke, I'll be here.
All right, cool. Sherry Schnepp, our gang players. Be right back.
Wake up with Jeremy Grunin wherever you go. Download the Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Make a difference at the Jersey Shore. 732-505-1160. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160, 1310, and WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:21, Thursday, April 21st, 43 degrees, getting up to 70 today. We're here with Sherry Schnepp, artistic director. And listen, that's not even giving her justice, because let's be fair. She's like co-founder of Our Gang Players, right? Can we just say co-founder? Is that fair?
You know what they call me, Jeremy? They call me Mama. That's what they call me.
Well,
they call me the Mama because I'm just like the one that puts herself out and protects everybody and tries to take care of everything. And so Mama's just good enough for me.
All right. Well, the next time you call in, we'll call you Mama. I don't feel like we're that tight just yet. All right.
Okay,
listen,
that's okay.
And I do still have a Mama. So anyway,
okay,
so
well, lucky you because you should hang on to her.
That's right. All right. So talk to me. So Music Man coming up July 1st, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about what that looks like.
Well, the Music Man, the process for that has not started yet. They have a week off between the show that's going to end this Sunday. They have a week of rest, and then anybody that wants to come out for audition, the dates are on the website, which you can go to ourgang.org, and all the information is there. And we'll audition the children first, and then the children in Music Man would be members of the band. And there would be some townspeople there. But predominantly, this is going to also be mostly adults in this show and teenagers. So they will all come out and they will register. We have a little registration fee because we have to, like everything else, you have to pay for insurances.
Right.
You have to pay for use of the buildings that you use generally. We pay for the performance spaces at the schools that we go to. And so that's why we have to charge a little fee. We charge a $60 fee, and that's about all that we ask them to pay for. And so then the process of rehearsals will start probably the second or third week in May, and they'll be practicing up until the opening night, which is July the 1st.
Okay. And so as far as I'm concerned, I just did the math very quickly. You could actually take up to 300 kids, as far as I'm concerned, because you got 76 trombones, you got 110 cornets or whatever, and then you have the rows and rows of virtuosos. So you're all set there, right?
There you go. So we could have it. Again, Jeremy, who shows up, if we take everybody. But
do you have a core group that does that's going to be Marion and is going to be the Music Man?
No, everybody has the same shot at all the roles.
Right, I know, but you have certain people that always try out, right?
We do have a group that always seems to want to be in the shows. Sometimes not. Sometimes they're not interested in one particular show or another. They don't feel it's that they're motivated to do that show, and so it kind of changes. I mean, this show right now that we're doing with the children, a lot of the people are brand new, and a lot of them walked right into leading roles because they were just so good that we could not turn our back on them.
Right.
It happens. It's like a Broadway story of somebody goes in and from the farm and gets the lead. It happens.
So Beauty and the Beast, which is April 22nd and 23rd at 7 p.m. and April 24th at 2 at the Russell O. Brackman Middle School. How many folks does that middle school hold as far as audience goes?
I think it's about 510.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's a pretty big audience. they're pretty big, and then we also sometimes, for the July show, we'll be over at the Bengal Theater, which is at the Barnegat High School, and that theater holds 600.
Okay, great. All right, can you hang with us for one more segment, Sherry?
Sure, I can.
All right, because we want to hang one more segment, and what we want to hear from you is what you're going to do with your magic wand, right, to make a difference in the world. Right. We want to hear a little bit more about about what's upcoming and some of the other activities, fundraisers, etc. that you guys do throughout the community. Okay.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
All right, Sherry Schnepp, Mama from our gang. She's also like the co-creator, founder, artistic director, and Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. We'll be back right after this.
Coming up next, the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from Town Square Towers, at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:34. It's Thursday, April 21st, 43 degrees, getting up to 70 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. We are joined by Sherry Schnepp, our gang player. Sherry, it costs money to do these things, doesn't it?
Yes, Jeremy, it does cost money to do these things.
All right, so what do we do? How do we raise money at our gang players?
Well, the first thing I do is say a little prayer.
Okay.
Because we've always just kind of skirted by, we've had lots of different fundraisers. We're having a breakfast at Applebee's where the characters are going to be Saturday morning this weekend. And so people could come down there and have breakfast for I think they're charging like $8. We do, they're doing Crowd Rise, which is something from Ocean First Foundation. So that's online. If you wanted to go to our website, you can donate there. We sell ads to businesses in our programs for what I believe is a very reasonable price, because generally we do 6 shows a year. And so your ad you pay for once and you get it into 6 programs, and that's not too bad because we don't charge a whole lot. The fundraisers have been so varied over the years that, I couldn't even tell you. But generally the show, we charge $18 for our tickets for adults and $15 for seniors. And if they're students that are in junior high and high school or college, we charge them $15. And children who are 12 years of age and under are $10. So to come and see, whether it's the children's shows or it's the adult shows, they're getting a quality Broadway type show for a price that you can't beat. And I'll tell you, I promise you, I make this promise to you, if you come and see this show and you don't like it, I'll refund your money.
Really? Look at you. You got a money-back guarantee.
Yeah, because you cannot sit and watch the joy and the beauty of this whole thing, the whole process of these little people, and not feel like good in your heart. I mean, every day we listen on the news and this person shot that person or this person's calling this person that and la, 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 la. We don't do that. We don't do that. We bring happiness. We bring joy. We bring good things to people. We make them feel good about themselves. And when you leave the show, you will feel good. You might even go out singing. But, life's too short to not enjoy some wonderful things. And these little people especially are our future.
Right. Okay.
What we do for them now, they will hopefully turn around and give back. And I have a lot of alumni that are really, really great people, human beings doing wonderful things in the world, not necessarily theater, but a lot of them are. And there's a lot of good Our Gang alumni out there that are in the world now making a difference.
Right. Okay. Well, that's great. Listen, so let me ask you this, because this is the hard part now. So you've been in your comfort zone, right? Because you've been talking for the last, half hour or so, really 20 minutes of talk time. You've been talking about what you know really well, right? Now it's time to tell us what you would do with your magic wand. If you could make a difference, make an impact, make a change in the world just by waving your magic wand, what is it you're doing, Sherry?
Yeah, you asked me a tough question. That if I had a magic wand that could affect, oh my goodness, at work they call me the queen, and I say that make me queen, and we'll all put on tap shoes and have a great time. I know that's not reality. If I had a magic wand that I could do something for Our Gang players for the rest of their existence, I would take that magic wand and build them their own little place where they could be, where they can have their shows, where they can build their sets, where they can store their costumes, we're kind of here, there, everywhere. I call us now nomads because we really don't have one specific place that we can come together. And when we were young and at the Surflight Theater over on the island, they used to go away in the winter, and that's when we came into the theater. So we were there in the winter, they were there in the summer, and it was perfect. But things changed, like life does to you, and we have adjusted. And so, and I'm thankful for the staff in Manahawkin and the Barnegat School District, and being able to use the Ethel Jacobson School when we first started, and the Far Air House and Barnegat Light. I mean, we've been kind of all over the place. So my magic wand would be that I would say, okay, not for me, but for the future, that these guys could have some place that was their own.
Cool. All right, very good. All right, so, Sherry, give us one more time. Where can we find out information? Where can we go to learn more? Who can we call? How do we get tickets? What do we do?
Okay, here's the deal. You can do one of two things. You can call me. My phone number is all over the place, so I don't mind people calling. They call for tickets. They call for information at 609-597-0553, and that's me, Sherry, the mama. And you can go online to www.ourgang.org, and the history of Our Gang is there, what's coming up in fundraisers and shows or auditions or all the pertinent information that my young people, who are all technically apt, and I am inept, take care of for us. And, so either way, you want to call me. And tickets are available for the show for this weekend, for Friday night or Saturday at 7, and then again Sunday at 2. And just call me up. I'll have them at the door. I don't even make you pay ahead of time. I trust that you're going to show up.
Cool. Sherry Schnepp, Our Gang players, Mama, the Queen. So many nicknames we've learned for you today.
I know. Isn't it terrible?
Thank you so much for sharing a little bit about a great group of folks, doing fantastic work down in the Barnegat area and in the southern part of the county. And I am going to have to get myself to a show, no doubt.
Well, Jeremy, I appreciate all this time that you have allotted to Our Gang players, and I'm just thrilled. Thank you so much for being so kind.
Absolutely. Sherry Schnepp, thank you so much for joining us. More Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin right after this.